Thanks, y'all. Great to be here today. My name is Nick Wood. That's spelled Nickwood. I'm the North Carolina field organizer with Appalachian Voices, and we work on this issue throughout the region. Our mission for clean energy and economic justice and environmental justice throughout Appalachia and really throughout the entire chain down there to down east in North Carolina. And we've been working for some time, both Virginia and with allies in West Virginia, as well as now in North Carolina, as communities like this one begin to organize themselves and speak out against this pipeline that we don't need. Because that's one of the secrets of all this, is that this pipeline, which by the way is set to cost around $5 billion between the Virginia and the North Carolina end, and these companies are monopolies, and they benefit from building large power plants and buying expensive fuel that has expenses in our pockets as ratepayers, but also, and many of the folks here in this room bearing the brunt of them, expenses as people who live in these communities where these are going through. And we've heard this spoken again and again, so I need not really go through too much, but we know this is a property rights issue. People own land. I heard from people, by the way, over 200 in Virginia last weekend, and people from Virginia and West Virginia talking about finding their dream paradise of retirement, the family moving up there, and all of a sudden the pipeline coming in. People in West Virginia who not only are dealing with the pipeline, they're dealing with fracked gas that's going to be coming from their communities that is connected to what's happening in Pennsylvania, which you've heard about at this time. But they're organizing because a couple people got word about it and then word spread. And now there's communities all along that pipeline, not just the Atlantic Coast Pipeline, the 500 plus miles of it, but the Mountain Valley Pipeline, another building through more of the central part of Virginia. And all these folks are together because we don't need this. There is no reason other than profit for Duke Energy and Dominion Power to multi-billion dollar companies I can't even imagine. And the good news is that we have come together, that we have seen the writing on the wall and have educated ourselves and began pointing this out, because people all over the country are becoming awake to this network of pipelines and all the damage it brings and the threats it is. Again, people have said environmental justice. Many of these communities are working class white folk, farmers, humble people, indigenous communities whose land has been taken again and again, like the folks in Robeson County down near Pembroke. But all these injustices come together, and at a time when we need to be working together to find solutions in healthy communities so that we can survive as a people, as peoples, as a family together, and we have that chance, and us being here does it, because what we're talking about is locking in a generation of infrastructure to continue to frack, to continue to burn, because they're going to say, oh, we've already invested all this money, we've got to keep going, but at what cost? When we need to be moving urgently. Let's not let that fire further. Let's look. And I was inspired. Let's not look down below for our energy. For all the reasons set forth, let's look up above, and let's look at around us, and let's find that other path. And let's do that. Let's do that Saturday. Let's do that going forward. And let's build this movement for all these reasons. So just so privileged and honored to be here, and looking forward to working with you down this long road.